Anyways, guys, welcome back to Doom. Just wanted to remind you guys to stay safe. Make sure you don't start fingering your face and your nose and all that. Remember to sanitize yourself. Use hand sanitizer. Although technically, if you touch the sanitizer top, whilst you after you've sanitized, but then you retouch it to close it or whatever, don't you re-dirtify your hands and then you have to redo it? Hey, food for thought. Anyways, let's get back into it. I'll see you guys in 1 second. The hell?
Welcome home, Great Slayer.
Alert the priest.
What is all that? Damn. So I don't get. Why didn't they stop me there? Like what the hell? Alright, what's all this? Okay, there should be something. There you are. Gimme. Alright, the ancient arena is a holy place for people of ancient Dunur. Constructed in the earliest days of their history, this Colosseum served as proving ground for trial by combat. Historical records indicate that the Argenta did not jail their own kind. Rather, prisoners and criminals were granted the right to earn their chance at regaining honor through victory in the arena. Those who succeeded were given a place to fight in the front lines of the Sentinel army, to die in service to Agent Dunur. This tradition of arena has subsided since the assimilation with the Dark Realm. The corrupted priests now allowed more violent exchanges, with armed captives pitted against demons for sport. The priests of the Order Diag continue to hold undisputed power on Argent Dunur. Spilling the blood of the Argent Ascendant class will result in the transgressor's banishment. Asylum amongst the Argenta will be denied to any of those who do not adhere to the rules of engagement. Okay, buddy. Okay, where am I supposed to go from here? What? Well, oh, this supposed to press this, okay. And down we go. What the hell is all this?
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
Okay, that's one flashback. That's crazy. Okay. All right, let's get this. What's this? Translation from the Lingua Saltagenta Book of Kings. In the time of King Novik, as the Argenta secured peace and safety through the dimensions across time and space, an outlander came to us. He was not of our world and spoke an ugly tongue. How he first took step upon our land was unknown. Sentinel scouts had found the outlander bloodied, clawed, and near death, mumbling of the impending doom and the forces of darkness. The scent of blood followed him, and the gore that stained his armor seemed not entirely his own. By Argenta law, the stranger would be judged in the Colosseum, where he would be given the chance of all who strayed from the path to fight for his freedom. We knew not of this stranger. His mind seemed crippled with rage. He dressed in attire not suited for our lands and carried munition of arcane origin. We watched as his will overcame his injuries, and in the blood arena he proved his worth. The Outlander's technique was crude and brutal, but the determination in his charge echoed that of any true-born sentinel. His war cry echoed through the Colosseum as did the sound of his fury, and the guards cheered his banner, rip and tear, they shouted as the beast pushed beyond mortal wounds and certain death. He would be gifted no rank, no title. The survivors in the arena would be provided with only one reward, the right to earn an honorable death while spreading the blessings of the Makers to those in need. The outlander's determination was witnessed, his ravings documented, and through the word of the ordered Dag, the Khan Maker had him brought before her. She set her minions to learning his tongue. For with his ugly words he spoke of lands unseen, creatures born of fire, and a dark place unknown to the queen and her caste. Yet another opportunity to expand the gift of the Makers to those in need. This is interesting. Alright, we go straight.
I offer you, O great powerful one, a sign of truce.
I don't want your truce though. Oh look, Codex. Translation from the Lingua Sultagenta, Book of Kings. On the eve of the Black Star, the Dark Ones came from a world beneath our own, not through ship nor ephemeral vessel, but through the fabric of dimensions. Out of swirly, fiery gates came horned beasts from a timeless realm. First one, then many. Crashing waves of evil swelled from the obsidian forest, from the Argenta overlands. The Alaram's clans from the eastern mountains fell first to the black hordes of devils, and the city of Teleram was slung under the weight of their charges. We, sentinels, rose to meet the beasts with spear in hand, the might of the holy fleet, striking back at the demons, but the dark gates from whence they came gave birth to even greater hordes. A line of blood was drawn with fallen of both sides, and the unholy wars began as a time of darkness came upon us. Right. Is there anything else here? Nope. Okay. Open up. There are no enemies, there's nothing here.
I know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago.
What is that?
You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
Lies. Big lies. I played God of War. I know you all a bunch of liars. Right, so do I come up here? There you go. Alright, let's see this. Translation from, yeah, you know that. Unlike the enemies of the past, we could not contain the demons emergent from the dark realm. Their weaponry was not conjured from machine steel, but from the essence of their very being. A dark magic not known to us in our very many conquests. Had we grown overconfident, our victories serving to dull our blades as we drank in the glory of expanding the empire. Lost, we knew not how to prevail against this foe. The Maker God stood perplexed, and our engineers and priests scrambled to find the advantage in battle we so desperately needed. Unknown to the enemy, we were pushed to the brink of our defeat, and our God stood with us as we worked to find the answer. The Order of Dag were the first to unlock the mystery of these foul creatures. The priests were able to capture several of the beasts and set about to identify the source of their power. It was then that the essence of the Dark Realm was discovered. Not wholly unlike our own, this power was the life essence that flowed through their twisted form and powered their attacks. It could be harnessed to power our own weapons, giving the Argenta a chance to combat the demons on even footing. The priests believed that with greater knowledge of the essence we could discover its source and cut it from the demons to strangle their armies from within, allowing us to regain the advantage required for victory on the battlefield. The Khan Maker gave blessings to our Majesty and directed the priest to delve deeper into the mysteries of the scarlet elixir from the demonic realm. She sought only to return balance to our universe. Proper assimilation was required as hell stood beyond her influence. After great effort, the priests discovered more than they had ever hoped for. They learnt of the true nature of the demonic energy, and how it could strengthen those skilled enough to harness its power. The energy coursing through the malformed bodies of our restless enemy could be used to end life or enhance it. The power to heal, to mend, immortality, knowledge, and enlightenment, facilities beyond our understanding. With the demon's life force in the skilled hands of the sentinel priests and under the righteous gaze of the Khan Maker, our people would not only rise over the unholy horde that clawed at our walls, we would move to a higher plateau of existence, ushering a new era of military science and industrial healing. No sentinel would grow sick, no maker would need to suffer the transfiguration they so feared. All would be risen. None would ever oppose our peaceful ways and threaten our world again. Sorry, 1 second. True balance over hell and its legions, over space and time, in this world and all others. We would dictate the order. United with the makers, we would find eternal peace. Eternal peace, is it? Oh wait, there's one more. There's one more here somewhere. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's see this one. Translation from the... You know it. The Khan Maker demanded a tithe of the essence, and driven by her desire, the priests submitted themselves to her will. The order of Dayak took counsel with the king, speaking only of the spoilt lands, sure to be found through the cleft in the creation, and the opportunity to purge the new invaders from Argent Dunur. We took the war to their cursed land, pressing through the gates of wizardry. There was one amongst us who seemed to know the true nature of these foul demons. It was the Outlander, the stranger who had come to us from the places unknown, he who had survived in the front lines far longer than any sentinel-born prisoner had before. His passion for battle against the vile horde was evident, his lust for their destruction matching our own. Though Argent Dunur remained a foreign land to him, his fever caught the attention of the inquisitors of the Sentinel Guard, some whispering a suspected allegiance he held in secret with the demons. Silencing the critics, King Novik deemed him worthy of selection. The signifiers brought a commission to our king, and it was decided he be lifted from the common rabble. Though no arena-born prisoner had ever been granted the honor, the Knight Sentinels broke tradition and deemed the Outlander worthy of training. A number of disciples grumbled and chafed at the barbarian present in their ranks, but in the war with the demons, all opportunities for even the slightest advantage was to be considered, and as they witnessed the stranger's power with their hallmasters, they found him in an undying, unrelenting compatriot. This man was an outsider, friend to none, and yet rose each time he was thrown to the dirt of the circle. Battered and bruised, his brow stained with blood, he rose with grim determination for the chance to pass his enemies in armed combat once again. Time passed as the stranger was instructed in the codified matrices of their order, the ancient lessons of battle and brotherhood taught to all sentinels. He could sense the opportunity before him. Soon, all of hell would feel his wrath once again. Satisfied that he would not be a detriment to their prowess, the 9 sentinels granted him his wish as they ventured through hell gates with the stranger in tow. They knew no rest, fighting in the unnatural elements and training under the blood moon of night. The stranger suffered exhaustion, wounds, and sickness, but asked for no aid and was offered none. 3 times the night sentinels ventured into the gate and back. Upon every return, the stranger strode, more capable than before. His gait locked in step with the march of the sentinels, a disciplined and now controlled lust for demon blood ever present. The passing of years and innumerous battles with the devils indentured the stranger to Argenta's mightiest warriors, and no longer did they condescend to him as a new-blooded conscript, for now, to them he had become a brother in arms, forged in war, an ally, and a weapon. Ooh, look at that. Alright, that's interesting.
I pity the humans. I do. Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdak's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
Okay, buddy, you can't tell me what to do, but anyways, here you are trying. Gimme. Alright, you don't want to give me that, but this will give me that. Alright. Translation from, you know by now. Wait, what? As we warred with the beasts of the Argenta society grew, under the watchful eye of the makers and through the endless power of the essence, while our generals were consumed with the unholy war, our culture was marked by the beautiful potion the enemy had provided us, the sweet elixir. It brought us immeasurable capacity and empowered us to reach further into the dimensions once thought to be beyond our grasp, under the directions of our maker gods and the engineering of our high priests. Our weapons blazed and our war machines stormed. The throngs of populace drank deeply from the well of energy unveiled by the priests. But we of the Night Sentinels took no part in their abundance. Some amongst us whispered accusations and warnings against this manner of progress, but they were quelled, as it was not our role to dictate the future of our people, only defend it. Look at that. Didn't mean to jump, but anyways, here we are, just jumping. Ah, come on, really? This thing can be so retarded. Alright. Automap. So. Ooh, okay. I'll have to climb up here. Is there anything else here? Ooh, there's a level up. There's not level up, but there's a life point there. Damn it, how do I get that now? What about this side? Anything here? Ooh, that's how. Okay, there you go. Damn, there's a spider crawling on me. Okay, that's just scary. Damn, okay. Sorry, I freaked out. There was a spider. It's just crawling on me. Alright, we have to go straight from here now. Okay, buddy. Really? They want me to read already? Alright, part 9. As the black star ascended to its zenith, King Novik sat restless on his throne as a howling darkness began to assemble just beyond the mountain rise to the east. The blight came upon us in droves, flooding forth from the hell gates with merciless fury. They brought with them the monstrous Titan, the Dreadnought, a beast to rival the stature and menace of even the mightiest ancestral. The grotesque giant laid waste to all before him, crushing all in his path. This was a total demonic assault, striking at the heart of Argent Dunur as never before. How was it that the behemoth could pass through the demonic gate without warning? We could never know, though the Night Sentinels believed treason was at play. Caught off guard, the Sentinels scrambled late in the defiance of the Titan and his horde, and with his coming, the holy city of Taras Nabad prepared for judgment. With the onslaught of the demons massed in the sprawling shadow of the abhorrent fiend, the city shook to its foundations. None were spared, save those that fled north. The vile swarm ransacked our temples and palaces, burning our towers and feasting on the souls of our clergy. Yet the Night Sentinels rallied and held fast against the demons, though they were pushed back and corralled at the blood arena. As the dark of night descended, their swords remained potent, and shred the enemy multitude with abandon. Amidst the unyielding ranks of the sentinel, when all other apprentices had fallen in battle, stood the outlander. Rip and tear, he roared, ferocious in battle. The remaining conscripts of the arena stood in awe as they witnessed the beast who had once raged within their very cells, now armored alongside the shoulders of his sentinel brethren. He had risen when none other had before, a true-born sentinel fighter, the very best amongst them. But though the swarm fell before their assault, the Titan remained invincible, for none could tame the behemoth alone. In the hours before dawn, as the night sentinels weathered the relentless assault, the outlander held his ground at the foot of the great wall in the northern bend of the castle. Seeing his unending vigor, Samur, chancellor to the mother god, hurried the outlander away under the veil of secrecy, and for unknown reasons submitted him to a rite untold. This was heresy, for Samur received no consent from the Khan Maker, nor did he receive her counsel. In the chapel of purity, the outlander submitted himself to the divinity machine. There, Samur Maker, the seraphim known to us only as the aid to the mother god, blessed the outlander with fierce speed and power to match his will. It was a method by which this transfusion took place that was most uncertain to us, for we were of the knowledge that the Maker device bestowed to the Argentus so many generations ago was used by the priests only to find impurity amongst us. How could it be that this device was meant to cull the sentinel breed of its contaminants, and could then be used to purify the outlander's body and give rise to the one who would lead us into battle henceforth? What rose from the holy coffin on that fateful day was not the impure abomination the covenant warned us of. The hero within would come to be known only as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, the warrior Khan whose fire blazed forth, whose fire sword would blaze forth a path for the just and cut through the demonic horde with the vengeance that only a god king could summon. He rose unbroken by the ritual, his eyes burning with Khan Maker magic. He took the crucible in his hands, and wraith fire leaped forth from the blade, as only it will when held by a true sentinel warrior king. In our darkest hour, the sentinel has been chosen, defying tradition. Our most sacred laws and the will of the great Khan herself, a stranger to our lands, had been blessed with the celestial might. Whoa, what the hell? That's a pinky, that's a big guy, that's another big guy, that's a normal guy, big guy, normal guy, and pinky. Okay, buddy. Alright, let's see. Please tell me this is the last transcript I have to read. Gladiator. In the years that following the end of the Golden Age, competing factions of Argent turned against one another. An insidious influence had beset itself upon the Sentinel people, corrupting its once held sacred traditions. The Colosseum, once a place of honorable combat, where prisoners of the Argent were tested for the right to fight in the front lines of their army, has since become a place of blood sport in violation of Sentinel law. The priests have encaged a demon there, a merciless executioner, used to enact judgment of their own degree. The Gladiator, wielding an accursed shield which entombs the tormented soul of his undying master, remains undefeated in battle, infamous for many lives it has claimed. Ooh. Look at that. Okay. What is this? That's the king, I think. The king we saw, right? Much earlier on. That's the con maker.
You'll make a fine addition to the front lines, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace. If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
Oh no. Come on, tell me his weaknesses. When the shield eyes flashes green, the gladiator is about to attack. Shoot him when his eyes are green to stagger him and create an opening. Really? Really? Oh fuck, really? Ouch. You know what? I don't want to use that. I want to use this. Alright. Nope. How did he hit me? When I dodged out the way. Come on, really? Ah. Alright. Hit him. Alright, give me ammo. Alright, give me ammo. Really? Alrighty then. Ouch! What the hell? Ouch! Why does he keep doing that? I have to remember to... Yeah. Ouch, really? Damn bastard. Oh god damn. I just realized his health bar is up there and it's not even going down. Alright, give me health. Really? Alright. Okay, buddy. Alright, just remember to stay on his right side, right? Okay, I'm gonna use this now. Hit me again. Come on, give me. Sometimes you just gotta take that shot. Oh my god, this guy just killed his own dude. Hey! Alright. Shit, I don't have any more. Alright, give me ammo. Alright. I don't exactly have ammo to deal with you, you great bastard. That should give me enough ammo right now. Just give him a couple more shots. Don't have enough fuel, really. This man is taking up my health. Damn it. Alright, give me health. Yeah, great big ugly bastard. Ah, really? Okay. Yay, that saved me from an attack at least. Alright. Show yourself again. Peek, 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 peek! Yeah. Don't let him get up. Why don't you just shoot him? Without his shield, the Gladiator is more aggressive. He has a wider variety of attacks. When the Gladiator spins with one of its flails, it returns attacks back to the player. When the Gladiator's eyes flash, he is about to strike. Oh man, come on. Oh. Typical of Doom to make it the boss battle even worse, right? Alright. Did I not hit him at all? What the hell? Come on, give me. You know what? I'm gonna use this thing. Ow, fuck, really? Okay, give me help. Ah. Really? Alright, give me help with this. What the hell is this? Oh my god, and it's taking health. Give me health and ammo. Ouch, really? Man, I don't have any. This fucking coward. And I'm gonna use this one next. Alright. That's gonna give me health. Really? But at least I had an extra life, I suppose. Oh fucking hell, really? Okay, give me health. Alright, give me that. Come on, die. Okay, give me health then. You damn dirty bastard with this 2 HP removing. Alright, give me ammo. Alright. Knee to the face. Oh, come on. Is that all? Yeah, beat him with that. One more in the face. That's brutal, but he deserved it. Rip and tear, man.
This does nothing.
Doesn't it?
Will be consumed, regardless of what.
Ooh.
The portal is ready. We should leave immediately.
Ooh. Glory kills on the heavy demons is now instantly charged. Ooh, okay. Exploration? Everything? Yeah, everything. Alright. That's it for this episode. I think I'll just make this one particular one episode. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time.
Whoa, 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 yeah.
Race. Terrence on the truck.
Baby girl, you're so fine. None other so divine. You keep me up all night long. Nikikuwaza wewe. Sikuwate baby na kuwaza. Mana kwako baby nisha dansa. Urembo